In 2017, UNILAG had a student population of 58,000 and only 8,000 bed spaces. We did a recent mapping exercise of the entire Yaba area, and we realized that the institutions in Yaba are only able to meet 20% of the hostel demand. Globally, what we've seen is that investment in the student housing market is largely private sector driven. For example, in the UK, over 70% of the hostels you will see are developed by private investors. If you come to Africa, a different narrative plays out, except in Kenya, where Helios-backed Akon Holding have been developing several units of student hostels. Our research so far shows that the schools are coming up with unfavorable terms, and some of the market players doubt the paying potential of the students. And also, we've noticed that there's a difficulty with land acquisition in Yaba, especially for large-scale projects. Just stay tuned while we unpack this. One of the key problems that we have noticed is that these schools typically suggest terms of agreement that are difficult for developers to cope with.
Okay, so Tesla Manual will run comfortable at Akoka Yaba. Now, as a company, when we were going to invest into this, we had a strategy session, and the outcome was that we should not invest within the school premises. We should not partner with the school. Reason for this was very simple. One is that we did not see a way of managing student unrest if and when it happened. That's one. Number two was the holidays and so on and so forth. How do you classify what a session is?
Okay.
Do you run, is the typical year 12 months, or is it according to the student calendar? What happens when they are not
in
session more than 12 months? And then three, we do not want the school influence and students even influencing our revenues.
The second reason that we identified is the fact that it's extremely difficult to secure land parcels, especially for large-scale projects closer to the schools. We spoke to Segun Olotu, who is the CEO of Olaniro Olotu & Co., and he has been involved in acquiring land for some of the prospective developers, and here is what he has to say.
The scarcity of land in Yaba has also caused a very huge skyrocket in terms of pricing. Because we have very limited number of plots or parcels available for sale, you have higher asking prices.
Okay.
Asking prices have been hovering around over 120,000 to about 150,000, depending on when you are at Yaba. Another factor is most of the lands you have in Yaba are in small sizes, 500 square meters or less. Usually around Yaba, very few and old institutional owners have plots that are above 2,000-3,000 square meters that you can use for those kind of for bigger ventures or bigger student purchases, which is one of the challenges our own specific clients had when it came to purchasing in Yaba.
The third reason we've identified is the fact that some of the intending players still doubt the paying potential of the market.
One of the things we could discover is that it's difficult to separate that from the young workers market, from the singles market. They are actually together.
Okay.
And what we are finding that typically we have students competing with workers for the same space.
Young professionals, you mean?
Young professionals, yeah.
Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. This is not an exhaustive list, and we are happy to hear what your thoughts are on this subject. Tell us what you think is the reason why there's not been enough private investment in the student housing market in Lagos. You can send your thoughts on the comment section. You can also send us an email directly on research@estatintel.com. Thank you.